Good afternoon, YouTube viewers and subscribers. A buddy at work came across this very old, tired Cox. I believe it's just an 049 engine, and he brought it in and gave it to me. Quite honestly, I'm not even really sure why I'm even making a video of this, because I'm not sure this thing can even be salvaged. It's in such poor shape. I mean, we've got rust here. I mean, it doesn't move at all. Nothing turns on this engine. So first I'm going to see if I can at least even get the prop off, see if the screws even want to turn. Oh, okay, wow, that's amazing. Prop screw will turn, kinda, except it's pretty nasty. Let's get this thing off. Alright, so as I said, this thing is in such rough shape. What I've got, I think this is how I'm going to start, is I've got some calcium lime rust remover here and a couple of paper towels and some Q-tips. And what I think I'm going to do is, if nothing else, we'll demonstrate here what a little bit of CLR, as it's also known, will do to rust on an engine, because this thing is bad. I could just soak the whole thing, but like I said, I don't even know if this thing's salvageable anyway. So what I want to do is just try and see if I can remove some of this rust, which probably really needs to soak in this anyway. And then maybe just oil the thing up and see if some 3-in-1 oil and some heat can begin to do anything to this. Get some rust on this piston here. Now I don't expect this to free it up so it can move at all. In fact, I need to get a rag here because getting that stuff on my fingers. That CLR is very caustic and it burns. Alright, so I think we're just going to go straight with a little bit of 3-in-1 oil now. And I'm basically going to give this thing a bath. So this thing's bathed in 3-in-1 oil now. I'm going to go out and apply some gentle heat to this thing and see if I can get this fuel tank off, or at least the cover off. See if I can get this thing to turn over. Oh, you know what, I probably need to oil up this screw too, because I'll probably put that thing back on there and try and turn it over with the prop. So let me go see about heating this up and see if we can at least get this thing to turn over at all. Okay, let me show you some progress I've made. So I stopped videotaping when I was trying to disassemble this thing when I had the Cox wrenches, because I don't disassemble Cox engines very often, and I didn't want to show my complete ignorance in disassembly procedures for this engine. But suffice it to say that I was able to get the cylinder, Cox glow head off, and I was able to get this piston off. All of these things have been cleaned up now using LA's Totally Awesome Cleaner and CLR for the steel parts. And believe it or not, this engine still actually has compression. I've got everything oiled up. So the other thing I've also discovered is this is a Thimble Drome engine, because the tank had so much patina on it, you really couldn't see that. So I kind of took a little bit of 2000 grit sandpaper to the tank with some oil on it, and I was actually able to clean it off enough that it says Thimble Drome on it. Now this cylinder has some writing on it also. Let me see if I can read what it says here. It says P40, it looks like. Yeah, P40 on both sides. So I don't know if this was ever black or what, but it's not now. And the same thing, I soaked this cylinder in CLR to get all that rust off, and then I took a little bit of this 2000 grit sandpaper that was saturated with oil, and I cleaned up around the base of that thing real well, and now it actually has compression. Now the glow head obviously is a replaceable item anyway. I don't know why I spent any time cleaning it up, but I did. I really just wanted to throw it on here and see if I could get some compression. Now the sound you hear in the background is the ultrasonic cleaner, because when I took that tank apart it had so much gunk and grime in it, it was really disgusting. Let me turn it off here real quick so you can hear this. So it does have some compression, so this engine might actually run. It wouldn't run with this prop. I would never trust this prop. But bottom line is, if I get so inclined and dig in my Cox bin, this needle valve, I don't know, it doesn't look all that healthy. It might work. It looks like it's bent to me. That could work, but I need a new piece of fuel tubing, which I've got. I've got that. That's not a big deal. And I think I've even got a gasket for the tank. So in theory, I could actually have a running engine here with as bad as that thing looked. So that's an update on this thing. Thought I'd share that with you.